என்ன கவிதா, +2 ரிசல்ட் வந்துருச்சு. அடுத்து என்ன செய்ய போற?
தர்மபுரி தொன்போஸ்கோ காலேஜ்ல சேரலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
எத்தனையோ காலேஜ் இருந்தோம், ஏன் தொன்போஸ்கோ காலேஜ்ல சேரணும்னு ஆசைப்படுற?
தொன்போஸ்கோ காலேஜ் அமைதியான அட்டகாசமான சூழல்ல அமைஞ்சிருக்கு. தொன்போஸ்கோ காலேஜ்ல இளங்கலை, முதுகலை, ஆய்வு படிப்பு, பிஎட் படிப்புன்னு எல்லாமே இருக்கு. அது மட்டுமா, இன்னும் நிறைய வசதிகள் காலேஜ்ல இருக்கே.
அப்படியா?
தொன்போஸ்கோ காலேஜ்ல சான்றிதழ் பட்டப்படிப்போட விளையாட்டு துறையில தனி பயிற்சி, பேண்ட் வாத்திய பயிற்சின்னு பல இருக்கு. தொன்போஸ்கோ காலேஜ்ல திறமை மிக்க ஆசிரியர்கள் தான் பயிற்சி கொடுக்கறாங்க. நம்ம தொன்போஸ்கோ காலேஜ்லயே முகாம் நடத்தி வேலை வாய்ப்பையும் ஏற்படுத்தி தராங்க. அது மட்டுமா, தொன்போஸ்கோ காலேஜ் சலேசிய தந்தையர்களால நடத்தப்படுற பன்னாட்டு தொண்டு நிறுவனம். 12ஆம் வகுப்புல 225க்கு குறைவாகவும் 450க்கு அதிகமாகவும் மார்க் வாங்கினவங்களுக்கு முன்னுரிமையும் ஸ்காலர்ஷிப்பும் தராங்க.
நீ சொல்றத பார்த்தா என் எதிர்காலம் சிறப்பா அமையணும்னா நானும் தொன்போஸ்கோ காலேஜ்ல தான் சேரணுங்கிற.
ஆமாமா, இதெல்லாம் இல்லாம மதிய உணவு திட்டம், பேருந்து வசதி, மருத்துவ வசதி, கவுன்சிலிங் வசதி, கலைத்திறன் வெளிப்பாட்டு பயிற்சின்னு தொன்போஸ்கோ காலேஜ்ல நிறைய இருக்கு. தொன்போஸ்கோ காலேஜ்ல படிச்ச மாணவர்கள் பல பேர் இப்ப வாழ்க்கையில உயர்ந்த நிலையில சிறந்த முறையில இருக்காங்க. இதுல இன்னொரு சிறப்பு என்னன்னு தெரியுமா? தொன்போஸ்கோ பிஎட் காலேஜ் ஒவ்வொரு வருடமும் மாநில அளவுல முதலிடமும் தங்க பதக்கமும் வாங்குறாங்க.
அப்படியா? சரி சரி, முகவரியை சொல்ல.
தொன்போஸ்கோ கல்லூரி, அதியமான் புறவழி சாலை, சோகத்தூர், தர்மபுரி. 9443604446 9443604447. பிஎட் 9385201369.
தொன்போஸ்கோ கல்லூரி தருமபுரி வணிகவியல் துறை சார்பாக இன்று நடைபெறும் இணைய வழி வருகை புரிந்துள்ள பேராசிரியர்கள் மற்றும் மாணவர்கள் அனைவருக்கும் கல்லூரியின் குல முதன்மையர் காலை வணக்கத்தை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். எங்கள் கல்லூரியின் முதல்வர் அருட்தந்தை முனைவர் சிலுவைமுத்து அவர்களின் வழிகாட்டுதலின்படியும் ஊக்கத்தின்படியும் இக்கருத்தரங்கானது சிறப்பாக நடைபெற்றுக் கொண்டிருக்கிறது. தகவல் தொழில்நுட்பம் வளர்ந்த இக்காலகட்டத்தில் நம்மை நாமே தனிமைப்படுத்திக் கொண்டிருக்கும் இவ்வேளையில் சிந்தனையாலும் அறிவாலும் நாம் ஒன்றிணைவதற்கு இவ்விணைய வழி கருத்தரங்கமானது தங்களுக்கு பயனுள்ளதாக இருக்கும் என்று நம்புகிறேன். வணிகவியல் துறை சார்பாக சாஃப்ட் ஸ்கில்ஸ் டெவலப்மெண்ட் என்ற தலைப்பில் நம்முடைய சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் முனைவர் மேஜர் எஸ் இளங்கோவன், மேனாள் துறை தலைவர், வணிகவியல் துறை, அஜா கல்லூரி சிவகாசி மற்றும் லயலா கல்லூரி சென்னை அவர்கள் உரையாற்ற இருக்கிறார். ஐயா அவர்களுக்கு என்னுடைய வணக்கத்தையும் வாழ்த்துக்களையும் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். மேலும் இக்கருத்தரங்கு செம்மையான முறையில் நடைபெறுவதற்கு காரணமான வணிகவியல் துறை தலைவர் முனைவர் ராசா அவர்களுக்கும், கருத்தரங்க ஒருங்கிணைப்பாளர்கள் ஜேம்ஸ் மற்றும் முனைவர் வெங்கடேஷ், பேராசிரியர் கோபு மற்றும் துறை பேராசிரியர்கள் அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய வணக்கத்தையும் என்னுடைய வாழ்த்துக்களையும் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். கணினி ஆய்வாளர்கள் கிருஷ்ணன், ஜீவா மற்றும் அலுவலக நண்பர்கள் அனைவருக்கும் என்னுடைய வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொண்டு இக்கருத்தரங்கம் உங்களுக்கு மிகவும் பயனுள்ளதாக அமையும் என்று கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Members of the management, respected principal, respected chief guest, distinguished invitees, dear staff and my dear students. Good morning and welcome you all and thanking joining with us for today's webinar on soft skill development. This is Dr. M. Raja, Assistant Professor and Head, Department of Commerce, Don Bosco College, Dharmaburi. Now I am going to introduce today resource person. I am well blessed to introduce to you our resource person, Dr. Major S. Ilangovan, Head, Associate Professor, Department of Corporate Secretariat, Loyola College, Chennai. Sir has served in Ayyanada Janayamal College, Sivagasi, and now have been serving in Loyola College since 2015. He has 40 years of experience in teaching and learning aspect. He has guided hundreds of research scholars. Sir has attended and organized several seminars, conferences at national and international levels. His area of specialization in marketing and HRM. He has presented 50 unique papers at various seminars and conferences. Besides his academic strength, Sir has led NCC camps in various places and was awarded with the title Major. We are proud to have such an eminent personality as a resource person of this webinar. With all honor, I welcome you, sir.
Introducing me and for the compliments. Dear participants, we have all converged today for a knowledge sharing session on soft skill development. At the outset, I would like to acknowledge the gratitude, the services of the Society of Don Bosco. In particular, I would like to acknowledge the services of Reverend Father Dr. A. Silvai Muthu, the principal of the esteemed institution, Dr. A.S. Raja, Dean of Arts of Don Bosco College, DHARMAPURI, the convener, Dr. M. Raja, the organizing secretary, Mr. I. James, and the entire team of faculty and the technical team behind this organization for sponsoring this program on soft skill development. I would like to dedicate this program to the unemployed and underemployed youth of this nation. Hope you will enjoy the session today on soft skill development. Shall we now plunge into the topic? Yes. By way of introduction, I would like to state that SSD, soft skill development, is the watchword in corporate circles. Today, in this competitive world, the corporate sector is providing nth number of opportunities for young graduates. This soft skill development is a should and must for everyone who is aspiring for employment avenues. Dear participants, please note that both hard skill and soft skills are equally important. Your success and excellence is decided by the degree, the extent to which you are competent in skill development, particularly soft skill development. Now, let us have a conceptual analysis. The title soft skill development comprises of three components, three elements, namely soft, skill, and development. What is soft? Soft refers to something intangible, invisible, and skill refers to your ability, your talent, your capacity to do something far better, well, beyond the expectations. With minimum input of time, energy, money, and risk, you fetch, you derive, you get, you obtain, you harvest the maximum benefit to all the stakeholders. So skill refers to the ability to do something better than others. Then the third element or concept component is development. Development refers to enhancement. You are enriching, you are developing, you are improving, you are adding to the fund of knowledge. So soft skill development is the watchword. It is a guiding star. Then you may ask me, for whom this soft skill development and why? Yes, it is a pertinent, appreciable question. This soft skill development is required, is a must, is a requisite for those young youth, young persons who are in the job seeking market, those who are aspiring to get into any employment. This soft skill development is a platform, is a billboard where from they can get into potential promising employment opportunities. Then why this soft skill? This soft skill development or enhancement will enable you, will facilitate you to, it will brighten the prospects of getting rewarding employment, not mere employment, rewarding employment. Okay. Now, let me tell you the background. What is the necessity? What are the warranting factors? What necessitate to acquaint yourself with this soft skill development? The background, the necessity for this soft skill development are a few. To mention some of them, the first and the foremost factor is the dynamic world, modern world, the current world, the present world, the contemporary world is dynamic. You all know the meaning of the term dynamic. The quality of changing. The world is not static. It keeps on changing from time to time, from place to place, and from person to person. So the world is dynamic. You have to adapt, you have to tune, you have to synchronize, you have to adjust, you have to align with this dynamic world. Please understand, never get stuck, never get freeze. You run along with the stream, you go along with the stream and tune yourself to these changing situations. Unless otherwise you equip yourself with this changing new current scenario, you will be a misfit. Then technological advancements day by day. Why day by day? Even hour by hour, the advancement in the technological side is amazing. Every day comes with a new gadget. Every day comes with a new technology, new mechanism, new things, novel things. So there is a tremendous technological advancement in, and you have to keep abreast of these developments. Then modern management is a team-based management. You are not alone. You are not a single player. You are part of the team. You have to get along with the team. The team comprises of heterogeneous people, and modern management is team-based. It is not a one-man show. It is not a lone tree. You are in the orchard. You are in the garden. You are in the team, and team-based management requires you to acquaint yourself with the soft skill development. And the fourth factor that warrants, that is in the background of soft skill development, is that modern organizations are punctuated with, or they have got a unique feature of multicultural workforce. Now the whole world is a village, and you don't depend upon local talents only. You have to invite, you have to keep your doors open for the workforce from abroad, beyond the borders, beyond the limits. You have to invite people from different corners of the world. So you are surrounded by different multicultural workforce, by language, by culture, by civilization, by many habits. There is a multicultural workforce. You have to get along with them. You have to get tuned to this multicultural workforce. So these are all the factors that warrant the necessity of soft skill development. Now, let me tell you how soft skills can enable you, how it can facilitate you. Soft skill development helps you to get selected for a job. The supply is plenty. The job seekers are in hundreds, in thousands, and multitudes. There is a strict competition, severe competition, cutthroat competition of getting into a job. This, if you are familiar with the soft skills, then the chances, the prospects of getting selected for a job, especially is in service sector, it will enable you to gain a easy into this employment opportunities. Then second, how the soft skill development will help you, it enhances your employability. Please note the term employability. Employability means you are proving your capacity. You prove to the employer that you are capable of being fitting into the organization. So soft skills, if you acquaint yourself, if you develop, if you enhance, if you improve your soft skill, they enhances your employability. Then soft skill development, SSD, facilitates you in administration and management. Management is art of getting things done by the subordinates within the time frame with using the scarce resources. So these soft skills would enable you to be a better administrator or a part of the management team. Then these soft skills, they extend a helping hand in mentoring, in advising, in understanding the issues and coming out with the possible pragmatic solutions. And in fine, soft skills enables you to enhance the extent of cooperation with and among between the colleagues. You are able to win the support, you are able to gain the patronage of the people around you. So soft skill helps you in many ways in getting selected for a job. It improves your employability, it facilitates you in administration, it helps a helping hand in mentoring, and you are able to gain the support of the people around you. Then you may ask me, what are the other names, the nomenclature for this soft skills? Soft skills are called in different names. Some people call it as general skills. Some prefer to address it life skills. It is life oriented, the practical life, how you can win over life skills. Some would prefer to call it as success skills, because these soft skills lead you to the ultimate success. You win. The people skills, these are all related to the people. I told you this world where there are heterogeneous people. There is a variety of people. You are able to adapt. You are able to tune with this different heterogeneous categories of people. Then they are also called as portable skills or allied skills, or ultimately the people call it as holistic skills. Because of this development of soft skills, your personality gets molded, your personality gets brightened, and you are polished, and you become a holistic personality man. Now, I would like to make a distinction, demarcation, contrast between soft skills and hard skills. Hard skills refer to the diploma, the degree, your BCom, BA, BSc, BE, BTech, or sometimes postgraduate diploma. These are all the hard skills. Whereas the soft skill refer to those, the communication skill, your adaptability, your body language, how you write a resume, how you handle the people. All these come under soft skills. Hard skills are quantity based. How much degree, single degree, double degree, graduation, post-graduation, additional qualifications. They are also hard skills are quantity based, whereas soft skills they cannot be quantified. They are not measurable. It is quality oriented. It is something abstract. You cannot measure it by points or by any scale. The second difference between hard skills and soft skill is that hard skills refers to IQ, intelligent quotient, whereas soft skills relate to emotional quotient, how you are balanced, how you are composed, how you are calm and cool in dealing with the team. So a hard skill relates to IQ, intelligent quotient, and soft skills refer to EQ, emotional quotient. Then hard skills are associated with the knowledge which you have acquired from the normal, traditional, formal teaching and learning process. Whereas soft skills refer to the people skills, that in reality, how you are able to involve, to blend, how you are able to identify with the organization. Your degree of involvement is related to the soft skills. And hard skills pertain to the brain with hands, how physically you are involving. Whereas the soft skill relate to the brain and mouth. By mouth, how do you talk, how do you express, how do you reveal yourself, how do you disclose yourself, how do you make yourself presentable to the world. So soft skills refer to the brain and your communication ability. Hard skills makes you eligible. It's a first starting point. It gives you the eligibility, whereas soft skills make you employable, fit, the right fit for their organization, right man for the right job. And hard skills are job related, and soft skills are society related, with the different segments, with the different portions, with the different categories of people around you, your employer, your consumers, your students, all the other stakeholders with which you are associated with. And in fine, hard skills are applicable to the production sector, the manufacturing sector, where you fabricate, where you convert the raw materials into semi-finished products, from finished products into semi-finished to finished products. So these hard skills, they are applicable to the production sector, conversion of materials into finished product. Whereas this soft skill helps you both in the production sector as well as in the service sector. Being the students, of this tertiary education, collegiate education, you all know what is the service sector. Services are intangible, inseparable. They cannot be transferred. They cannot be stored. They have their value is you cannot measure exactly. So this development of soft skill, it's a requisite, it's an essential, it's a sine qua non in service sectors like communication, banking, insurance, professional consultancy, chartered accountancy, etc. All these service sector, they warrant your ability in soft skill development. These are all some of the points of distinction between hard skills and soft skills. Now, let me try to present before you a plethora, a list of, I will enumerate the list of soft skills. The soft skills are innumerable. They are many in number. The list is endless. It is a serpentine list. It's a never-ending list. We'll start with the first one, have a winner attitude. You should be confident, be so optimistic that you should have a winner attitude. Don't be pessimistic or don't be sluggish. Always be highly spirited and look into the world with a positive outlook. You should have what attitude? Winner attitude. Winner, yes, I can, I will. Have that determination, have that perseverance. Then be a team player. As I said earlier, you are not alone. It is not a one-man show. It's not a single, it's not mono-acting. You are a part of the team. You are an important, vital link in the team. So be a team player. Activate yourself, regenerate yourself. Make yourself highly spirited. Don't be low-key. Be highly geared and be a team player. And the third point is that communicate effectively. Your communication, your transmission, your conveying, your exchange of matters, messages should be easily, effectively, efficiently, and economically done. So communication is a very, very vital part of this soft skills. You must be able to sell yourself. You must be able to market yourself, present it in a most pleasing way, communicate them. You must be understood, and people should receive, register, and react in the way in which you want them to be. So communicate effectively. Then exude confidence. You exhibit, tell the world that you are the right person, you are the chosen person, you are the hand-picked person. So with full confidence, full vigor and vitality, full confidence, you should face the world. Then hone your creative skills. You have to contribute, you have to create something new, something novel, something different, something that is received by the people. Then accept and learn from criticism. There is nobody in the world who are free from criticism. The world is observing you. You are being monitored. You are being under surveillance. So naturally, being a growing and dynamic personality, you may be envied and you may be criticism. Please take the criticism in the positive way. Don't get annoyed or don't get perplexed or don't get irritated by the criticism. If there is anything good in the criticism, take it, learn it, and mend yourself or change yourself. Accept and learn from criticism. In fact, I would even say your enemies, though your foes or your real friends in brackets, because they always keep a watch. They observe you and point out where you are lacking, where you are just lagging behind. So accept and learn from criticism. Then motivate yourself. You have to energize yourself. Never sag down, never let down your spirits. The spirits should always be ever high. Motivate yourself. Yes, stand before the mirror and tell, yes, good morning. I am the hero. I am the king. I am the sovereign. I am the monarch. I can. So motivate yourself. Charge yourself even during the sagging spirits. Then lead others. Never be a follower. Never go along the crowd. Don't be one among the lot. You be unique. Take the lead. Have the guts. have the courage to lead the others. Then multitasking, yes, modern world is so complex, so dynamic, so demanding, so warranting that you should be able to perform a variety of tasks. It is not that you will wait for the one task to be finished and the next tasks in the agenda in the pipeline. But multitasking is warranted nowadays. Then prioritize your to-do list. You jot, you prepare the list of what to do point by point. Have a checklist, and as soon as you get the job done, have a tick mark. And if there is any pending items, you please evaluate yourself why it is pending, why I have not attended, can it be done later, is it important? So you should have a priority. You should have the priority to-do list. What are the things you have to do as per the priority? Then have a broader outlook. See the big picture. Aim at the sky. Don't have a narrow mind setup. Aspire for big things. Think outside the box. So these are all some of the soft skills that you are expected to familiar yourself. Now, throw a question to me: how to improve, how to develop, how to enhance the soft skills? There are two main points that I would like to dwell upon. I would like to drive in your minds is that know thyself, know yourself. You should know what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what are your opportunities, and what are your threats. Yes, it is called as SWOT analysis. SWOT. S stands for strength, W for weakness, O for opportunities, and T for threats. What are your strengths and weaknesses? What are the opportunities and threats? For the first two letters, S and W, strength and weaknesses are internal, opportunities and threats are external. Strength and weaknesses are micro, opportunities and threats are macro. Weaknesses are controllable. You can tune them, you can change them. Whereas opportunities and threats are not controllable or less controllable because they are not in your hands. It is beyond your control. So know yourself. What are your plus points? What are your minus points? Where you are strong, where you are weak. So how to improve your soft skill? First of all, before understanding your neighbors, before understanding your colleagues, understand yourself. What is best in you. Then understand the environment. A person who is not able to understand the environment, he will be a misfit. He will be a misfire. So what is the environment? Prevailing environment refers to the conditions, situations, circumstances, factors operating, prevailing in and around the organization. So understand the environment and tune yourself. Either you should be able to change the environment or you should be able to adapt to the environment. These are all some of the suggested points to enhance your soft skills. Now, dear young participants, growing participants, glowing participants, aspiring participants, let me caution you. Let me draw your attention to avoid the following questions in a social interaction. Don't ask these questions. Don't ask a person's age. Please don't try to know their remuneration. What is their status, designation in the organization? What are the promotional chances, sir? Why you are not promoted? Why you are not elevated? These intra-office matters, please don't poke your nose. And regarding marital issues, it is always better to refrain from the marital issues, whether a person is married or not married, whether they have got children. They kindly refrain from these marital related aspects. Then terminal illness, as you grow old, naturally aged people, age invite comes along with certain challenges. You are a terminal illness. So don't ask a person why you are not well, why you are dull, and all these things. And everybody has a financial crunch because our goals, our expectations are far beyond our means. So there may be financial crunches. Please don't embarrass or don't put a person in delicacy asking some about questions on financial crunches. And never make any remark on appearance or dress sense. And also for family related details. And all confidential matters, no, don't try to encroach into the other man's privacy and office confidential matters. These are all some of the questions better you avoid. Don't put the other person in the embarrassment. Now, with your permission, I would like to suggest, I would like to recommend a few ways and means of developing your soft skills. Students used to ask me, sir, okay, I have understood and I have appreciated the value of soft skill development. Then tell me how I could develop my soft skills. The first one, as I told you earlier, self-discovery. Know yourself. What are your strengths and weaknesses? First, understand yourself before knowing the rest of the world. Understand yourself. Then develop a positive attitude. Never be pessimistic. Look at the brighter side of life. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. The best is yet to be. Always have a positive attitude and form values. Everything has got a value. That's small or big, boy or girl, young or old. Every person is important. Please value people and their perceptions. Improve your perception, enhance your perception, broaden your outlook, widen your vision. Then career planning is a must for these young people. You should plan what you want to be. What are your aspirations? After next year, what do you want to be? After 5 years, where you should be? So you should have the career planning. Even at the entry point in the tertiary education or college education or higher education, in the first year of the 3-year degree course, you must be able to set your goals and pave your path for success. Then develop the art of listening. First, be a good listener. Then open your mouth and try to communicate. Keep your eyes and ears open. Sharpen your focus. Listen to the people, what is being said. And a growing person will appreciate the listening capacity than what he speaks. Then read a lot. Be a voracious reader. Reading makes you fantastic. It widens your outlook. It widens your perception. Reading, the more and more you read, whether you become more knowledgeable or not, you will come to know where you stand, where you are, how long you had been ignorant of things. Then speak after having gained confidence, after equipping yourself. Speak to the people. Develop the art of speaking, public speaking, platform speaking, speaking within the classroom, speaking with your head of the department, interacting with your superiors. Speak and express yourself. Don't keep yourself shrunk like a snail. And develop the art of writing also. Writing also, you should write. You should keep on writing. So you should improve your vocabulary. You should improve your style of expression. So you have to develop the art. It is an art of listening first, reading, speaking, and writing. Expose yourself, express yourself in the right way, in the most pleasing manner. Then body language also is a must. The eye, the gesture, the movement of your limbs, that speaks in silence. So body language is important. How you walk, how you talk, how you enter the meeting hall, how do you retreat, how you say goodbye. So every movement of your body is being observed, and it speaks about your culture and background, the way in which you have been brought up. And a team building and teamwork, as I quite often used to emphasize, I would like to stress, I would like to underline, team building and teamwork is a must. You are not the only person in the organization. You have to get along with your superiors. You should understand your peers. You should understand your subordinates. So develop a strong team, very inspired, highly geared team, and work as a team. Don't try to be over smart and try to prove you are the only person you can do things. No, it is not possible. Ultimately, you may land in trouble. So involve the team, gain their confidence, take them along with you. The success is more rewarding when it is done by a team. So that is very important. And group discussion, whenever a problem arises, whenever there is an issue, have a GD, group discussion, allow the members to speak, let them come out, let it be a brainstorming session. This group discussion, you should involve yourself in group discussion and express yourself and know the opinions, views, ideas, suggestions of your group members also. Then etiquettes and manners, being grown, matured people, your etiquettes and manners also is being watched, and it also speaks about you volumes and volumes. Then as a student, as a scholar, as an aspirant for a job, prepare an impressive CV, curriculum vitae, and you should be able to know what are the contents of the CV, and your resume should be very, very impressive and keep it updated. It's not one-time preparation. You should keep on updating your CV. And in fine, time is gold. Time is gold. I would even go to the extent of saying that time is not gold. It is something more than that. Time is time. It is highly valuable. Gold, if you lose or if you miss the gold, you may gold material, that yellow metal. If you lose it, if you somewhere miss it, you may able to regain. But time once lost is ever lost. Today, Wednesday, 17th June 2020. Gone means ever gone. Is very important. And in fine, stress management. Modern world is complex, very challenging, very demanding, very warranting. There are lot many factors that causes stress and strain in the personal life, professional lives, and social life. Be calm and cool, be composed. You manage yourself, contain yourself, balance yourself, tune yourself, be free from stress. So these are all some of the suggested ways of means and methods of developing your soft skills. Now, let me tell you what are the various facets, various angles, various domains of soft skills. It is multifaceted. Your communication skill, how you are able to present yourself, your personality development, your negotiable, how you are able to negotiate, how you are able to bargain, how you are able to present your matters, quizzing skills, debates and seminars, event management, and creativity enhancing are some of the dimensions or some of the facets of this soft skill development. Right, now let me recap. It's time to recollect what we have done. I told you what is soft skill development, what are the differences between hard skill and soft skill. Hard skill refers to the diploma or the degree, your graduation. The university recognizes you as a graduate. That is refers to the hard skill. And soft skills you have to acquire by yourself, by the whole world is a book, it's an open book. Try to amass, try to acquire, try to familiarize with this practical world. And I gave you some tips to improve upon the soft skills. In one word, the soft skill development is the watchword in the corporate sector. It enhances, it improves your employability. And before this, I would like to now hand over the session to the audience to shoot me with some questions. If you have got any doubts, if you have got any queries, feel free to confront me with questions. I'll be happy to answer your queries. Okay. Then thereafter, I will conclude and we will come to the other aspect. Now, let me hand over the session to the young audience, enterprising audience, aspiring graduates to present their questions, please. The host may permit the audience to go for question sessions, and after that we may conclude. Right?
எல்லாத்தையும் அட்மிட் பண்ண முடியாது. யார் கொஸ்டின் அப்படி மாத்திட்டு யாரெல்லாம் ஆன்சர் அது மட்டும் அனுப்பு.
Have I made myself clear?
நம்ம பேசுறது சார். ஹலோ சார்.
Yes, I am waiting. Okay. They will defer the session.
ஓகே.
We'll go for the next one. Right. By way of conclusion, we will defer, we will stagger the question and answer session. I would like to tell 2 points in conclusion. There is a paradox. There is a mismatch in the demand and supply of labor. On one side, there are hundreds and thousands and millions of people waiting for a job, seeking for a job. And on the other side, there are employers who say that they don't get the suitable hands. Yes, this is a paradox. People waiting for jobs, seeking jobs, and people who want to recruit but not able to get the right hands, the fitting hands. And another important point that I would like to highlight is that if you want to go abroad, if you want to visit a foreign country, what do you need? What are the 2 basic documents you need? One, yes, your passport, and the other one is visa. You may have the passport, unless otherwise you are provided with the visa of the receiving country, you cannot board the plane. Yes, developing your soft skill is getting visa from the other country. So I I would like to acknowledge the services of Dr. R. Sundarraj, Dr. Nanda Devi Anandakrishnan of UK, Mr. E. Rajarajan of Bangalore, and Mr. Navraj Vedanayagam, entrepreneur and social worker of Sivagasi, for having given me the inputs for the session on soft skill development. And I take this opportunity to convey my best wishes to the organizers, Don Bosco College, Dharmapuri, and various participants across the world, beyond the borders. And I would like to thank God, the Almighty, for having opportunity to interact with you, this young aspiring graduates, students and scholars, faculty members of the entire officials of the Don Bosco College of Dharmapuri, which is doing a yeoman service under the guidance of the benevolent management, the Society of Don Bosco. Thank you. I am waiting for your questions. You would have enjoyed this session. Hope you would have understood what I have presented you. There are experts, there are big stalwarts in the field of can you explain more clearly what exactly is employability? Well, yes, it's a very employability means you improve yourself, you shape yourself in such a way you become a right fit. Entrepreneurs, employers, they say they don't get suitable hands. You are eligible for a job. That means what are the job requirements? What are the job specifications? You should understand and improve yourself. Employability means the chances of getting to improve your skills, your soft skills, to become not only eligible but also employable. Right? I think I have understood the question and convincingly answered your question. The next question.
I request propose vote of thanks, Mr. D. Venkatacharan, sir. Sessions.
Thanks. I am indeed grateful to the management, especially our principal, Reverend Father Dr. A. for guiding us and supporting in all our endeavors. It is my core duty to thank our resource person, Dr. Major S. Ilangovan, retired, Anja College, Sivagasi, and Loyola College, Chennai, for accepting our invitation to be the resource person and for addressing the participants in an inspiring and motivating manner. Then I thank our Dean of Boys, Dr. A.S. Raja, Tamil Department, for his blessing to the students. And I thank our HOD and other faculty members for their help and cooperation. Without mentioning the media technicians, Mr. Krishnan, system administrator, and other team members would not have been possible. So my special thanks to our office staff members for helping us in conducting this webinar through Zoom app and YouTube Live. Thank you.
The feedback link will be posted in the chat box and the YouTube chat box also. Please wait for the certificate for 2 to 3 days, because one per day the under certificate will be circulated. So thank you for the all the participants and the resource person, Major Ilangovan sir, Dr. Ilangovan sir, and our HOD sir, and all the staff members and the faculty members, and those who are attended this webinar in a disciplined manner. Thank you all.